Hey team, quick video. I got this in the post yesterday, so the Goblin Warband from Wargames Atlantic. I'd been sweating on this one for a while to finish off a forest goblin project that's been parked since about February this year. And I'll show you why in a minute. I just thought it might be worthwhile doing a quick review and size comparison in case anybody finds it useful. The sprue has much better photos on the website, so I'll drop a link in so you can have a look at the higher resolution photos. What you get in the kit is 6 of these identical frames, no standard sprue, no bases, nothing like that. This is all just as much plastic as they could cram in the box pretty much. So what you'll notice, each of these sprues has 5 miniatures on. 3 are head and torso, body and legs connected, and the other 2 have strange set apart legs. And if you look down here, there's also a saddle, and the reason for that is this is, I guess, a companion kit for this set here, so the Giant Spiders kit, and this can be assembled as Fantasy Spiders or Space Spiders pretty much. This box gives you I think it might have been another 6 sprues, which gives you 12 large and 12 small spiders. The large spiders are multi-part, the small ones are just single piece. And the idea is if you get both kits, you can use the large spiders, so the 12 are the large spiders, and using these legs you can actually get 12 spider riders out of this kit here. Of course, you only get 1 saddle per sprue, so that gives you 6 with a saddle, so you'll have 6 without. So you can either have them go sand sprue or I guess just green stuff one. So what that will give you, let's push this guy to the front, excuse me. So this is the spider, and this is the Goblin Spider Rider with the saddle. I haven't glued him on yet, but that's him on a 50mm base, so you get a bit of an idea of the size and scale. And if I compare him to one of the ones from the Games Workshop 7th edition box set, he's on a larger spider, and the model, the miniature as well, sorry, the rider, I'll be more specific, is also a little taller. I've got here a 40mm base, and if people are so inclined, the spider and rider will fit comfortably on a 40mm base as well. I'm going to opt for the 50 just because I've got these spider riders, and having him as part of a unit on a 50mm base is going to rank up better. Now I will confess I was a little bit concerned when I saw the legs for the rider, the spider initially. So this is a guy without a saddle, just for, or he's not going to sit on without the saddle without gluing, but you get the idea, it is still going to work visually. Sorry, yes, I was concerned about the stance essentially. I thought it looked a little bit comical on the sprue, but once he's sorry, I'll try and center that a bit more. Once he's actually assembled, I guess the stance isn't as noticeable. It just looks like the goblin is bracing to fire an arrow, or if you give him a spear ready to receive a charge, or whatever else it might be. And I've also got here one of the single-bodied options with a couple of hand weapons. So I did a look around for some goblins to do size comparisons with. I've only got a couple of ranges, so I do apologize. These are the Shield Wolf Miniatures Forest Goblins. So as you can see, the Wargames Atlantic are slightly larger than those. This guy is a Night Goblin from the 7th edition starter box, so I think it was 7th edition, apologies if I'm wrong. As you can see, the Wargames Atlantic ones dwarf him. And this is one of the 6th edition Games Workshop goblins. So, again, a better fit, but these guys are definitely larger. Personally, I don't have a problem with that. You know, they're goblins, so I guess they're all going to be different heights depending on which tribe they're from or something. Stylistically, I'd say the Wargames Atlantic ones are more in keeping with perhaps the goblins in the Lord of the Rings games and movies, or Oathmark as well, perhaps. They've got a sort of a grittier mercenary look, whereas other ranges of goblins tend to be more sort of comical as well, I guess. I do really like the miniatures. Very easy to go together. They've got a ball and socket joint at the shoulders, so you've got quite a good degree of posability. And the head is just a flattened sculpt on the neck where the head's just slide onto, so it's difficult to screw that up and have the miniature sort of staring at his navel or whatever. I'll just mention as well, the sprue contains, sprue contains 5 torsos, but just a quick note that you only get sort of 4 bows, 4 hand weapons or 4 spears. So if you want to do a full suite of 30, you'll be having to mix and match. If you want 30 archers, you'll have to have a couple with perhaps hand weapons or spears defending the rest. There is also a horn here, and one of the standards, so I think this one here, one of the spears could be used as a standard. Excuse me. So that gives you a bit of flexibility. And even by Wargames Atlantic standards, there are an obscene number of heads on this sprue, so I think there's certainly more than the 10 fingers I have. We're looking at maybe 16, 17, just doing a quick eyeball. But yeah, plenty of different options there. Anyhow, as I said, I'll drop some links to the Wargames Atlantic website so you can have a look at the sprue in better detail than I'll be able to achieve with my camera. I hope everybody's well. Please look after yourselves. Thanks for watching and have a great day.